For our next panel, we are going to hear from some of our amazing sponsors. All right, first on the panel is Kristina from Paper and Flowers, whose work is on display here in the expo space. Some of these flowers here at the entrance and here on the stage. We have Brooke from Taylor Creative, whose beautiful furniture you are sitting on. Okay. And Nancy from DH2 Limo, who shuttled us around the city this afternoon in their very comfy and warm buses. Let's give them a warm welcome. Ready? All right. Okay. So, Kristina, your paper floral installations are truly a work of art, aren't they not?
Thank you.
How do you approach designing for different types of events?
Well, life challenges. First of all, we call ourselves functional paper art for a reason, because we not just make flowers just bigger. We love to create sustainable art for different type of events or for stores, malls. We work with very big brands such as Dior. We work with Met Gala, Amazon, Google, Manolo Blahnik, a lot of different companies, Macy's. So we love to find solution for your needs and for your clients' needs, because we know usually then event planners came to us or production companies came to us, they're looking for not just big flowers, they're looking for something what they can wow guests in one hand and at the same time have a very trustworthy vendor. And we are working as hard as we can to achieve both of those goals and to provide it to you to basically help you to be more successful with vendor like us.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for providing your flowers. They're truly, really are beautiful. All right, Nancy, DH2.
Yes. Hello there.
We got to spend the day with Nancy today. She was popping in and out of the bus. She is wonderful. I didn't meet her till today. Meg from our team set this up, but she's a wonderful individual. I feel like we had entertainment on the bus because of her.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves, felt safe in our environment, of course, and definitely has been a fun day.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've helped transport guests of all kinds of events. What's the most complex or interesting transportation challenge you've ever had?
I think we're challenged every single day. That's just the nature of our business, because being in transportation, we're navigating, right, the city, we're navigating gridlock alerts, we're navigating congestion pricing, thank you very much, UN, US Open, you name it. But I think that, one of the things that I'm very fortunate is to have a wonderful team behind me. It takes a village, right, to move the city of New York. And so my team truly has a great love and passion that I think transcends from my love and passion for what we do, which is mobilizing our city, our people safely. That is so important. And I think that, that was one of the things I said in the bus, right? We're going to make sure we're going to move you safely to where you need to go. So I think that every single day is a challenge, but, we vet our chauffeurs very deeply. So we want to make sure that they're knowledgeable of the city. As you can imagine, we were all around downtown, right? You have these narrow streets, and they really need to navigate it in a way that it's safe, but make our clients know that we know what we're doing, and we're gonna move that bus, a 56-passenger bus, as you were all in today, in a way that we're gonna get you there on time, because in our business, yours and mine, time is of the essence, right? So when you talk about complexity, we've done, programs of, 8, 9, 1,000 people, certainly pre-COVID days for sure. Yeah. But, it's difficult as far as logistics, right? So communication is so important. And that's something that I, really make sure that my team understands, that communication is so important. Making sure, I can't sit here and tell you that we're perfect, things don't happen, but when they do, right, we've got to make sure that we're working with our client, letting them know, what's going on. So I have to tell you that every day is challenging, but we come in with a smile, we're passionate, we're fired up, we're ready to rock and roll every single day.
Well, thank you for what you do. I mean, today's a testament.
Thank you.
We were on time. Not only were we on time, but we were early.
Yay.
Like,
I love that.
Yeah, we were early here. Like, everyone was like, wait, you guys are here? Like, it was a thing. And so, I mean, I love it. Like, the transportation and the basically what you do, you're great at. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
So next we have Brooke from Taylor Creative.
Hi.
Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
So let me tell you a little bit about Taylor Creative. I have yet to meet a furniture company that is as passionate about what they do like Taylor Creative. I know sometimes it can feel like, hey, I just need 20 chairs, and like you call it a day. But they invited us out, our team, to their warehouse in Long Island City, and we took a tour of their warehouse. And the level of detail, the level of organization, the operation that they run is truly, truly impressive. And if you guys want to visit, you can schedule that tour with her. I'm really not just pitching it because they're a sponsor. Like, I was super impressed. We're probably going to go back and film it. We're going to take it again. But if that's how you run your warehouse, I can only imagine how you guys treat your furniture and you deliver on time, you set up. So I really love the chairs you guys have here today, the lounge areas, the seating you provided for the audience. So thank you so much for being a part of this.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, so what trends are you seeing in event furniture and decor, and how is your company staying ahead?
I would say, what we're seeing right now is with the Pantone color of the year being the Mocha Mousse. So we're kind of seeing that as a new neutral. So we've taken that and have incorporated it into some of the items here, like our Puffer Spice, our Nelson Coffee Table, our Slattery collection, and our principals, Bobby and Mary Taylor, go to Milan Furniture Show and go to High Point in North Carolina, get the inspiration, come back to our warehouse, and about every 6 months, we try to pump out a new collection that's trending, and our modern kind of take on what's going on. So for new clients or repeat clients, and you want to bring a fresh, new, and exciting look, we try to keep our inventory up to date.
Yeah. Cool. And they also create their own furniture too, which I found out on the tour, which is pretty awesome. So thank you so much, Brooke. I really appreciate it. All right, going back to Kristina. So you've worked with big brands like Dior, like you mentioned, and Macy's for their spring flower show. What has been one of your most memorable projects?
Well, most of our projects are pretty memorable because they usually, like, I'm talking right now to one big chain of the hotels who came to us and be like, hey, I was wondering, can you make the Fabergé egg like 8 feet tall? And I'm like, oh, I think so. Let me think about it. Like, yeah, and I want people walk in it. And we have about like 2 weeks.
Yeah. You're lucky
Right.
you got that. You're lucky you got 2 weeks.
Yeah, so, but probably the most memorable so far is Kate, is my manager. She brought us this amazing client, which is Hudson Yard, who called us and they're like, do you have your oven studio? We're like, yeah, okay, can we come there in 30 minutes? And they came and they bought everything what we had. And they're like, and can you set it up tomorrow night? And oh yeah, and we need to make like another 50 flowers because it's like sometimes it feels like clients who call us, they think we just like, have our flowers growing in our office everywhere, just cut them off. So
Well, your flowers do grow on trees.
Exactly, right? So we set it up, so he will be in Hudson Yards soon, so please stop by and take a look. And the first one, what was the most memorable, probably was Met Gala. The same thing, Friday afternoon, they called me and they're like, hey, we need 150 flowers. It's for Met Gala, but you have 2 days to make it. But honestly, most of our projects are such a unique, it's like a gems, because everybody has a different request. Everybody has a different, after tasting, what they want to have after that. And it's very, very amazing to see how my team come together, production team, sales, and they all trying so hard to find like the best solution. Found something what will, sparkle client and the final client who will see that. And it's like sparkle them so much which is amazing. I think for me, as for a business owner, this is most amazing part of my business. Just see people around being extremely into what they do and creative, trying to make every single piece as perfect as possible. And of course, hearing the feedback from the clients with their, oh my God, wow, we never saw something before. And trust me, we saw a lot of things in our life. So, and this is just wow, and it wows everybody. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I just found out you also do like team building activities. You host workshops, paper. What do you call it? Paper
Yes,
making?
we do. Yes, we do. We do have workshops for different activations. For example, Dior, we actually work with them 3 times, and we made paper roses for the Miss Dior perfume. But we don't limit ourselves just with flowers. Like last time, then Dior called us and they said, you know what? We have a J'adore Dior presentation in Miami. Can you guys fly? But we don't want flowers. We want something else related to, J'adore Dior and like Christmas tea time. So we ended up having the Christmas ornaments, what we handmade basically. And we flew to Miami and we hand paint Dior logo on each single ornament in front of the clients. So everybody who purchased, because all my team are artists, everybody who purchased new J'adore Dior perfume, they had their own one of the type Christmas ornament, which was a very wow. So yes, if you have something in mind, it doesn't have to be flowers, but you want us to make something very special, unique for your guests, let's talk about it.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kristina. The flowers are great. All right, so Nancy, back to you. So transportation is a key element in event logistics. What are some things planners often overlook when coordinating guest transportation?
I think that event planners are continuously making sure, right, that you're communicating with your clients. I think that is a number one thing. But one thing that I will say is, mobilizing a 56-passenger motor coach is not the same as mobilizing your vehicle, right, that you're driving. And sometimes I think that that's an oversight, right? My chauffeurs are not going to go the way that you go or your client is accustomed to going, because they've got to, there's heights, things that they need to, look at. There's DOT regulations. There's certain roadways that our vehicles cannot be on. So I think that's probably one of the number one things that I noticed is that, we really try and educate our client and letting them know in terms of timing, what might take you in your vehicle a certain time is not going to be the same as mobilizing one of our, certainly motor coaches and larger vehicles. So that's the one thing that I'll always say is just keep that in mind, because it matters with your timing. I really believe that, we work with just amazing event planners that what you're doing and you're coordinating all day long, and you're looking for a partner that, understands how to navigate the roads and get your clients there on time and safely. So I would think that would be the biggest thing from my end.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
support of this event. We literally couldn't have done this without you. I really appreciate your support, and we hope to see you on the next one. Thank you guys
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to stay seated because we walked a lot today. All right. So we're wrapping up. We're done. We made it to the end of the venue crawl, and again, I'm honored. I'm honored. Like, I'm literally at a loss for words. This was just an idea a few months ago, like I said, and to be here with you guys, it's incredible. So thank you so very much. I did want to shout out really quickly some sponsors who weren't here today, so if I can just take one more minute of your time. So we have Ivan Piedra from AGNYC Productions. He sent his amazing team of photographers and videographers who did an amazing job of capturing today's events. I've yet to see a better team of photographers operating in our industry. And I truly mean that, guys. I'm not just saying this. Like, I want to curate a group of vendors that you guys can trust. We've been doing this for many, many years, and it's hard to find trusted vendors. I get it. I understand it. So a recommendation from us, we want to recommend our friends, but we also want to recommend our trusted vendors. So when I say what I say, I mean it. Take that to the bank. All right. Matt Wolf from Ticket Time Machine. He has some of the coolest name tags I've seen. My favorite are the holographic name tags that you guys, hopefully you guys took a sample of over at Welland at the beginning of the day. If you didn't, do we have more? Yes. See this lady, this young lady over here? And she will give you a sample, take some home to other planners that you may know. I mean, it really is awesome. Like, name tags can be really boring sometimes. And I know it's not an expense, but it's a wow. It's a showpiece sometimes. So sometimes it's worth the extra spend. I'd like to thank Marianne from Copacabana for generously providing her signature coffee experience at one of the venues we visited today. I hope we all had a cup of coffee. I did not, but I know it's really good. I've seen her at several other events, and she's great. All right, and that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be doing these quarterly, so I hope to see you on the next one. We're going to send out a PDF with all of the floor plans, every vendor you guys met today, every venue you guys stopped at, all contact information. You will be getting that from us, as well as a survey. This was the first one, and I hope it didn't show. So I hope you guys really enjoyed yourself. I know you guys are a tough crowd, a bunch of event planners. So putting on an event for event planners, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. All right, so I hope we did well by you. And be honest, really be honest, because we want this event to be better. We actually want to double in size, maybe even triple. That's going to be logistically a ton, maybe for the bus company. So please fill out that form. We really want your honest feedback. You will not hurt our feelings. It will only make us better, okay? And that's it. I mean, I think there's maybe some more food, take some stuff home, and the bus is waiting for us outside to take us back to Grand Central. I think the market is still maybe open. Is that right? Yes, the market is still open. If you guys wanted to hang out here, you're more than welcome to. And that's it. Thank you guys. Appreciate you coming. First venue crawl.